It's Thursday, and you know what that means. Welcome to episode 340 of Max Wrestling. I think that's a nice round number. I don't know if it's a milestone, but it's a nice round number. This is your captain speaking. At my side, metaphorically, is El Jefe Moses Marquez.
Top of the hot damn morning to you.
Not extremely hot, but it's a hot damn morning. We not only have it's doubles week for the Promo Bowl, so we have two matches, but we also have predictions this week for Impact Victory Road, which neither of us have really been keeping up with, so that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, let's see how many we get wrong in this one.
There's only 5 matches, so,
okay, so
we can't be that bad.
Right, yeah. I mean, hey, worst case scenario, we go Owen. Alright, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to go Chad and get 0 for 0.
Ah, I love it.
But we'll get to Victory Road a little bit later on. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're not, go to youtube.com/maxwrestling. Then click subscribe. It's a big red button. And if you're listening on SoundCloud, click the big orange button which says follow.
Yeah, do that.
Travis asked a very interesting question a couple of days ago. What did everybody think of the new NXT? Well, strap yourselves in. It got off to a great start when LA Knight lost to Mojo Rawley 2.0, who hit a combination of Goldberg and Daddy Steiner moves. He had another new name again already.
Why? What in the hell? That's the only thing that killed me. Like, I mean, I get it. If I'm brand new to the scene, if I've maybe only been in the scene for maybe 10, 12 years, I have no fucking clue who the Steiners are except for Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
And he's an old fucker at this point.
He's very good at math.
He's excellent at math, okay? Matt Stryker, you've got nothing on him. But, that's the whole thing. It's like not a lot of people know who the Steiners are, but it's like, bro, this guy looks exactly like his dad. He sounds exactly like his dad. His fucking gear, I swear to God, he stole out of his dad's closet. I swear to God. Why wouldn't you just say he's fucking Rick Steiner Jr.? Why wouldn't you just say that?
I got confused because it wasn't so long ago they announced that they changed his name to Steiner. And then he comes up with this new name, and I thought, oh, maybe that's not Rick Steiner. Somebody looks just like him.
What the fuck was the name again? Brock
Steiner, something like that. Oh, his new name is something Bruiser. I don't know.
All I know is when I heard it, I thought of the fucking Disney Channel movie Brink. And I'm like, oh yeah, Brinkster or whatever the fuck their name, Brinker. I'm like, what the fuck kind of weird ass name is this?
Yeah. His new name's Bron Breakker.
It's stupid.
Yeah. They were going to call him Rex Steiner.
Why wouldn't you do that? That sounds way better.
That's literally his real surname, Rex Steiner.
Oh my God. I hate this company. I hate him.
You didn't sound too happy. I was kind of dragging him down, but I would have been more impressed if he'd have just come in as this badass. But he comes on screen as this goofy, overhyped, giddy little schoolboy.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
And then right at the end, just staring down Ciampa. It's like a complete role reversal. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that did kind of throw me a tad.
It's like they couldn't decide how to book him, like, gimmick-wise.
Right? It was like he was meant to go in there as a baby face, but they told him to look like a monster, and then he got confused halfway in there. And I'm like, I get it. You know what I mean? This guy's not a wrestler. He's a football player. So it's like, I don't know, but whatever.
It also made no sense that he beats LA Knight, who is going to be in the title match in the main event later in the same night.
Yep. No sense at all. So it's like, why wouldn't you just take his place?
What does make perfect sense is Vince and Pritchard put this muscly second-generation wrestler into the title picture. Because of course.
Right.
Why wouldn't they?
I love your response, because of course.
I also could tell it was a Vince and Pritchard production by the women's matches, because in not only did they cancel one of the women's matches, but in the two ones that they did have, they were randomly showing backstage segments during the matches.
What in the fuck did I... Okay, I'm half highlights on this fucking NXT here. What in the shit did I miss?
So, during B-Fab's debut squash match, which literally was only like 5 minutes, so they could have waited, they randomly were showing Pete Dunne backstage with Ridge Holland, and then during the tag match, they were showing Kyle O'Reilly getting jumped backstage.
So are we really going to pull this Nitro bullshit right now?
Yeah, backstage
to the
assault.
back. Oh my god.
Also,
I'm so glad I catch just highlights and I don't see stupidity.
Yeah, also 200 camera cuts. That's how you know it's a Kevin Dunn production.
My head hurts already.
Like, I think I was going into this pessimistically. I'll admit, though, the studio look, the new arena is a nice, bright, refreshing feel.
Yeah.
But I think if it was still run by...
That is a plus, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think if it was still run by, like, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, even Road Dogg, probably would have gone down better. But the fact that you could tell it was Vince and Kevin Dunn and Bruce Pritchard...
I'm about to say, according to some fucking dweebo on the fucking internet, of course they're still there. And I'm like, no, they're not, bro.
Well, Triple H just come out of hospital.
Like, I don't know. The white ring made me, I don't know, everything. What did I say when I was watching these highlights? I was like, I feel like I'm watching this shit from like the early 90s.
Yeah.
It's like Raw from the early 90s.
It was all bright and colorful.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you know that whole what is it? When they were in Madison Square Garden, how it's like constantly like iconic that Monday. It feels exactly like that.
Yeah. I mean, it did kind of need a bit of a refresher of NXT, but I did like the whole dark underground feel to it.
Yeah, it was nice.
The other thing I found funny, they replaced the guardrails with, like, was it glass all the way around? We have to see their legs.
I was going to ask, what the fuck is that?
I want to see the crowd's legs, damn it.
Oh, yeah. So that way we know if they're drinking the soda with our fucking cup in it. What the fuck?
Very odd.
Yeah, well... well, I mean, I think everybody knew we were gonna end up feeling a little weird about NXT. I went into it like blind. Okay, I was honestly not gonna even give a shit. I was probably gonna barely half watch the highlights, and I think it was Harold that had mentioned to me that he took his time and decided he wanted to watch the whole show, and he was like, it was definitely a WWE show, and I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
So, of course, I asked the question of, is it worth it? He's like, it's worth it to see how new it looks. And I'm like, okay, highlights it is.
Yeah. However, I don't think there's any... If I was watching that for the first time, I don't think there was anything whatsoever on the show that would make me want to watch next week.
No, you have to know what's going on. You have to know what's going on. We have to, yeah. Because if I'm skipping channels, no, you know what I mean. I'll play the adolescent child. You know, when I was 6, I turned on TV in the middle of the night, saw the Undertaker, bam, the rest is rock and roll history. So same thing, same scenario. It's fucking Tuesday night. I'm scrolling through TV. Yeah, I'm off my computer. I'm off my phone. I see this, and let me see here. What's a good thought? So I'd say like I stumble upon the tag match. If I see fucking Eichner and Homeboy in the ring, I might not give a shit. You know, if I'm not catching this in the middle of somebody's entrance, I'm flipping the channel. Let me just leave it that simple. Like, because the second the fucking lights are on and the action's about to happen, oh god, does that not look fun to watch? I got this weird color NXT right in my face. Yeah. I'm brand new to wrestling. What the fuck are these guys doing? You know, there's a million. You cannot bring in new people.
It definitely appealed to like the main roster fans that refused to watch NXT even though it was part of their own product, and are partially responsible for this whole rebrand because ratings tanked.
It's worked. It's working for the sheep, as
Yeah.
you say. Let's just call it as it is.
There was plenty of like main roster shtick, like the women's tag randomly turning into a 6-man tag, classic main roster shtick.
Oh yeah.
Random cutscenes backstage with people who have absolutely no connection. Like there was one with Gargano and Grimes and Odyssey Jones, who Vince probably thought was Bronson Reed.
That just sounds like some Nitro shit, but all right.
That's what it is. Nitro 2021.
Oh God. And that's because that's the reality. It's how you know Raw's that bad. People still call it Nitro because fuck.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be further insulting. Who the hell are these clunky meatheads running around with Diamond Mine?
I don't know. Who the fuck are these nerds?
I thought random guy number 1 was gonna get dropped on his head at one point.
Right?
Like,
I'm
go eat. I know you want to be bruisers, but jeez, try not to break the guy's neck.
Yeah, can you be a safe bruiser?
Yeah.
Can you be a guy that, I don't know, is a fun worker that can protect me?
One of them, it was like watching Brock Lesnar with the skill set of the Great Khali. I just felt, I felt unsafe watching it.
I'm at home. He's like, Jesus Christ, he might come after me. Oh God, that's hilarious because I can feel it. I can feel like how you'd be like, oh, these guys are not joking.
Yeah. Poor random jobbers.
Like, and they're out there in like singlets, like some dick shits. Like they're straight off the mat. They're straight on the not out of the fucking wrestling ring. They're off the mat. They have not fucking gotten to that part of wrestling school yet where they're in the ring. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Diamond Mine seems to be growing though. They got rid of, was it 2 guys?
Yeah, they got like the other. It was like the other 2 important people of the group.
And then
they fired them. They just brought in some fucking weirdos.
This tag team and Ivy Nile.
Who the fuck is this broad?
She, I believe, has been on some reality show.
All I know is she's jacked. That's all I know.
She has a little bit of an MMA career. Oh yeah, she's jacked. Apparently she runs 10 miles while other people eat breakfast. Yeah, she was on Titan Games with The Rock.
Yeah, there you go. That'll get you in.
Oh yeah. Was she the winner?
That's
yeah, she was
nice.
the first female Titan.
Of course she was. Oh Lord.
So
I'm gonna say this because I know a lot of my faithful out there were like, this was crap. I fucking like The Wedding. Okay, call me a sucker for romance or what have you. When fucking the goddamn creep from the creep farm says I pop so hard.
Dexter Loomis was the best part of The Wedding. You know what ruined
He
it for me?
really was though.
Johnny Gargano.
That guy.
That
fucking guy.
Loomis was great, but Gargano was overacting. It was cartoony as fuck.
I love it, but how am I supposed to take this guy seriously?
Right? It reeked of a Nickelodeon sitcom.
Oh, absolutely. But again, like I said, I fucking loved it. But how, again, I'm not the new audience. I got to continuously, throw that fucking in there. I'm not new.
Yeah.
I know who Johnny Gargano is. If I'm turning on the TV and I see this fucking wacko nerd, I might laugh. And I might think he's a constant wacko nerd. And you're going to be mad at me for not taking him seriously. And then I'm going to leave your product. Because you're not making him serious.
Yeah.
I get it that a hardcore fan thinks he's a fucking dweebo and it's hilarious. But what's the new fan going to think? What's your new audience going to think? Who in the fuck is this guy with this one glove? Or no, he wouldn't. Yeah, what? He's got a glove?
Yeah, they both had gloves because they were dressed as Loomis. And obviously, watching that segment, you wouldn't know that that's how Loomis dresses if you're a first-time viewer. So you were just like, why the hell are they dressed the same?
I don't fucking know.
Also, the priest was a bit of a prick.
Yeah, a little bit.
He deserved to get choked out. Really? That's all you've got to say?
I was going to say, like, who the fuck are you telling me?
If he just wants to give a thumbs up for his vows, let him give a thumbs up.
Like, motherfucker, I am getting married. I am paying you. You shut the hell up. Do your job.
You're here to just read. You're not here to critique.
Exactly.
And then, of course, I didn't even know Beth Phoenix was ordained.
She said she got it off the internet.
Fair enough.
I was like, God damn you and every motherfucking television show I've ever goddamn seen.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, do you want to get married? Be like, oh yeah, that'd be great. You know what I mean? Oh, well we can't. We don't have a priest. Hey man, you know how you said you wanted to help out the wedding? And then all of a sudden they're looking at a cell phone, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Joey Tribbiani.
There you go. Yeah, Joey Tribbiani, the greatest example of all.
Who also was
to the point where he did multiple ceremonies. That guy.
Yeah.
I love friends.
Also, if you're a pirate captain, you can officiate a wedding on the ship.
That's true.
But
so
yeah.
True.
Apparently, also Beth Phoenix is an ordained official priest.
Jesus, what doesn't she do?
Yeah, I mean they already had Damian Priest. You know, you can't have a wedding without a priest. In comes randomly as Damian Priest.
That would have been, oh God, I could picture the entrance like right in the middle of the wedding, like, as a shocker. It should be like, oh, you can't have a wedding without a priest, and all you hear is da-da-da-da-da. Like, oh, what the fuck?
And you're like, oh, I can't officiate a wedding. My name's just Priest. I just wanted to be here.
Like, oh yeah, here I'm supposed to be sitting over there. I'm late. Why would you have an entrance in the middle of my wedding?
And that goofy motherfucker, Austin Theory.
This guy. I swear this guy, like, he sees how nerdy and goofy Johnny is, and he's like, watch me be on the same level, but it doesn't work for him.
No.
It doesn't work. I feel like he's a bigger douche.
He kind of tries to be stupid, too.
Yeah. You can't try. You just got to be.
You either are stupid.
Exactly. You just got to be. That's Johnny. I'm telling you, he's just living it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw Johnny wrestle.
Right? That you say that, and it, like, the spark in my brain was like, fuck, when has it been? Not even in like I swear, okay. In all reality, I think the last time I saw this dude wrestle, he was in fucking street clothes.
Probably.
I legitimately think that's the last time I seen that dude wrestle. So that had to have been fucking forever ago. That's a win. Get your ass back in the ring, pal.
Yeah, like, okay, Candace is pregnant. That's her excuse. What's your excuse?
Facts. Speaking of pregnant people, when the fuck's Hangman coming back?
Longest paternity ever.
Right? Fucking guy. Out here milking it, literally.
And then, also Vince had to invent a Sopranos gimmick. Tony D'Angelo.
What? Why are we making gimmicks in 2021, my guy?
This wouldn't have been in the highlights, right?
No.
Okay, so new guy's coming called Tony D'Angelo. So he cuts this whole vignette in like a mobster setting with like mobster music in the back. He's walking through the streets of New York.
What?
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo coming soon.
What? For the sake of this show, I have to watch this show. just to see this fucking Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah. Of course his name's Tony. Why wouldn't it be?
Fucking the Tony, yeah.
Tony coming to
He
NXT.
said we can't call him Mikey, so we call him Tony. Fucking wow. This is what it is. This is what it is. Vince all of a sudden remembered, hey, remember that fucking restaurant in New York we couldn't have? Yeah, now we're going to make an Italian guy. He's a mobster from New York. Like, oh, you fucking son of a bitch.
Pretty soon, FBI is coming back.
Yep, there. I was just going to say that, too. He's going to be like, oh, remember this old gimmick? Oh, shit. That NXT is really fucked now.
What's Nunzio up to these days?
Oh, God. I do not need to see that little fucker back.
So, I mean, from looking it up, he doesn't seem bad. He's a former NCAA wrestler, Joe Areola. He's won a couple of tournaments. He's a college wrestler.
Does it say what college?
Buffalo.
Buffalo? Dude, I didn't even know they had a program.
He's actually from Chicago.
Of course he is. And he ends up to Buffalo. Okay. Whatever. Buffalo's not a giant wrestling school. Couldn't have been that fucking good.
So, gimmick aside, he's probably going to be pretty impressive. All-American, NCAA, pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Again, the amateur wrestlers seem to get it a lot quicker.
Yeah. And I think it's Vince's style, really. Just strong, muscly.
Yeah, exactly his style. Big, strong, and muscly. Look at Gabe Stevenson, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Or Season.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't ruin him. Please.
So those were pretty much my notes from NXT. It was It wasn't great. There was a lot of elements of main roster WWE which is so off-putting for me. Unless like something big gets advertised for next week, I'm probably not going to be interested in watching. I think I only really watched this week because I was curious at how bad it was going to be.
Well, I mean, at least you went in there with a little bit of an open mind-ish. No, I'm just kidding.
I went in there closed.
I guess we all kind of knew it was bad. We all knew it would end up bad. But I guess the question is how bad. I mean, it is the main. It is, what is it? It is Budweiser to Bud Light, Raw to Raw Light. This is exactly what it is. It's just got different faces.
I think,
as you said, like at the beginning of this whole fucking thing, there's nothing that made me want to watch next week.
No, I mean it was cool to see Ciampa get Goldie back, but for how long?
True that, but on top of that, you didn't even finish the show with that. You finished the show with a wedding, which some people, which your diehards loved, and everybody else hated. I just got a kick out of it.
The only logic I can see in ending the show with that segment is, changing the ring, taking the ropes down, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Which would have been a pain in the ass in between two segments.
Okay, Mr. Logic.
Somebody's got to reply logic to WWE, right?
Every now and again, right? Once in a blue moon.
I don't even know what's advertised for next week. I got to be honest. Maybe we'll see Gonzalez and I keep forgetting Frankie Monet, which the match was cancelled this week.
But
oh yeah, that's the thing. You cancel the women's match, which has your NXT Women's Champion in, but you keep a random tag match, then turn it into a 6-man tag, and also you keep the debut match of B-Fab, which turned out to be 5 minutes long. Makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't at all. And as far as I can see, I don't think there's anything announced for next week.
I'm looking through. I don't see jack squat. Way to go. Again. Way to attract me to next week, bub.
Not that it'll make any difference, because they'll just rip up the script right before the show anyway.
Oh, yeah, especially with Vince back there. Hope your fucking fingers don't hurt, because he's going to make you type and type and type.
Yeah, I want more paint splatter.
He's like, you ever seen that show in living color? I want paint everywhere, damn it. Fucking hell.
You know that show on TNT? But on a white background instead of a black one.
There you go.
Alright.
And then the fucked up thing is they have stuff fucking for the next 3 shows already posted. For AEW, that is.
Yeah.
They got
pretty big
matches for Rampage, Dynamite, Grand Slam, and then Rampage Grand Slam.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty big week.
Oh, yeah.
It's also a pretty big week for us this week. As you said, we got 2 Promo Bowl matches, and it's now time for the first one. It's a battle between 2 RWT veterans, Daniel Crimmins versus Ted P Dinero, who is filling in the space of the Kingpin, who also is a now RWT veteran. But Crimmins versus Dinero, I think, second time?
Maybe.
Mike would know.
Damn, Mike.
Here we go. Another fucking bullshit tournament. What does it matter? End of the day, does it really matter? No, it fucking doesn't. But since apparently we're doing this, let's do it. Okay? I figured I'd cut a car promo because those are the best promos in the world. Said no one of importance ever. They're overplayed and they're lame. That's been said by people that do matter. But I digress. So it's me and Teddy P. Somebody I have a great deal of respect for. Go ahead. Go over Teddy. I really couldn't care. Because you see here, a lot of problems with this tournament. A lot of problems. You have a voting system that allows you to vote multiple times. What kind of bullshit is that? Maybe that would explain why certain people are in the position that they're in. Maybe. Now, let's dig into this a little bit farther and see who else we have in this tournament. We have somebody that we all know should still be the promo champion. And I'm not talking about who you think I am. Let's get that clear right now. We've got somebody who is a wannabe Paul Heyman. Oh, but he's already been eliminated, so he's of no importance. We've got somebody who will be promo champion eventually. I'm talking about Chris Durham. We've got Ted P Dinero, who is one of the absolute best to ever do it. Anybody who says otherwise is a moron. we've got the longest reigning promo champion, who, again, one of the best to ever do it. And we've got somebody, an unknown, who in her first appearance ripped off the Freddy Krueger nursery rhyme. Really? Really? Can't write your own goddamn material? Really? Did you even write that yourself? Or did you have help? I'm betting it's the latter. So go ahead. Vote for Teddy. I really don't care. This doesn't matter to me. Did it for something fun? I got other shit to do. I got more important things to do. You see, I never took this seriously. Not since I've done it. Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Some people, you know who you are, take this way too seriously. But at the end of the day, what does it matter? What does any of this matter? A fake title that, what does it do? Bragging rights on the internet. Ooh, ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. So go ahead. Vote for Teddy. Vote for me. See, I don't give a shit. What I won't do, I'm not somebody that's going to vote for myself 50 million times. It's pointless and dumb. So you do you. I really don't give a shit. Teddy, have at it.
Go to maxwrestling.net after the show to see Teddy's promo and to pick your winner. Okay, voting will open a little bit later on after we get the second match, but for now, we're going in blind to predict Victory Road 2001. We're going into Victory Road blind, kind of like Jeff Hardy did all those years ago. Sorry, Jeff. So, only 5 matches. Possibly more added tonight. I don't know. We'll see. It's pre-taped. I don't tend to look at Impact spoilers. But So far we have DK versus Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team titles. I didn't even know Havoc was in DK now. I knew she was teaming with Rosemary.
Well, there you go. That answers your question. Because I was like, when did this happen? I thought the same thing.
What the fuck?
This is new.
Because I said it in my head, DK defending the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Wait a minute. DK? Knockouts? There's only Rose. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Havoc. Okay. So, yeah. Havoc and Rosemary are the champions. Apparently, they're both now in DK. And they're defending against Savannah and Tasha Steelz.
I would say that this newly formed, DK being, a thing now would just retain then now, wouldn't they? Now that it's official?
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I don't even know who the hell Savannah Evans is. She doesn't even have a page on Wikipedia when I click on her name. Apparently she's been wrestling for like 7 years though, so...
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Where?
She's got to be under a different name then.
The only other ring name she's used apparently is Dark Journey.
I beg your pardon?
Or as we like to call it, going up to the main roster.
Alright.
She's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, there you go. Travel gonna pop out of that.
She's got a couple of championships in places that we haven't heard of. So, Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Championship, Intense Wrestling Entertainment Women's Championship.
For sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a roadie
That's okay. It's fucked up, but that's okay. Get in there and do some work, kiddo.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Impact give you a break.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
As long as you make sure to carry that box to the back.
I mean, she looks pretty tough. So, I don't know. Oh, she's also been in Evolve.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, but pretty safe bet on Decay.
Yeah, I like it.
Mike would be loving this if he was doing these predictions with us.
Well, yeah, he'd be like, how do you not know who's the fan of Heaven is? And then Tasha Steele, and he'd be going on and on. This guy.
Impact on a Thursdays, Mike. It's tough for us now.
Hell yeah, it is.
Okay, this one we know who people are. For the men's tag team titles, we got Finn Juice versus Chris Bay and Hikuleo of the Bullet Club.
Is it a tag title match or just a tag match?
No, it's a tag team match.
All right, I was about to say, I was like,
Oh
when did
yeah,
they get the
Good
belt
Brothers
back?
are tag champions. Yeah,
That's right.
there's 3 tag team matches on this show. So,
Ooh, nice.
yeah, so it's straight up tag team. Finn Juice versus Bullet Club.
I had no idea. Oh, that's right. Chris Bay is brand new Bullet Club, and has
Yes.
Hikuleo been on Impact? Goddamn, Mike not being here.
Yes,
That
recently made his debut.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Fuck.
Even I saw that.
I was about to say, I could totally see Finn Juice going over, but I could also definitely see it the other way around. That way, you got some Bullet Club exposure on Impact, not to mention Chris Bay getting a win under that banner.
Yeah.
Could definitely go either or. Fuck it, I'll take the Bullet Club.
Yeah, I would have said safe bet on Bullet Club. I got to go with safe
it's not
bets.
Yeah, definitely the safe bet here. I was going to say, plus it's not like it's a bad thing if Finn Juice loses. They're pretty established in Impact by now.
Yeah, and I mean, apart from Chris Bay, this is essentially a New Japan match.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, X Division title. Josh Alexander defending against Chris Sabin.
They got the rocket to this Alexander kid.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently a lot of people like him. A lot of people like him.
He's on
But
a
Chris
decent run. He's
Sabin-
been champion for 142 days today.
Oh, yeah, no. He's not done. Yeah, no, Alexander. I like Chris Sabin, but no, Alexander.
Yeah, I think they're just giving him like an X Division original just to kind of prove himself
That's
as
fine.
a legit staple in the X Division.
I don't really know of any. You know who's going to end up beating him is going to be like Chris Bay. Or
Yeah,
somebody. It's going to end up being Bullet Club. Watch.
I think Bay deserves another run.
There you go.
I
I
think
think that.
his first run was so short.
Mm.
It was just under a month before he dropped
Ew,
it
yeah,
to
it's pretty short.
Rohit Raju.
Oh, that's right. When they were pretty back and forth.
Yeah. So, yeah. Again, safe bet, Josh Alexander.
Oh yeah.
He's a badass.
He kind of is though.
Yeah. And Chris Bay's just like Chris Sabin, sorry, is like the old beaten down veteran.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been around for a hot minute. That guy. So yeah, it's fine. You could go in there, put on something good with Alexander, take an L.
Yeah, take an L, then take a nap.
There you go. Get your naps in.
Okay, another tag team match. This is also not a tag team title match. Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan, bit of a mismatch, versus Moose and W. Morrissey.
Couple hardcore guys against a couple hosses. I see. Okay.
This is, from what I see, this has been pretty personal. So, Edwards was getting attacked by Morrissey. Callahan randomly made the save. Then they flipped it. Edwards saved Callahan from Moose. Then they went after Alicia.
Dang. Okay, so they did some shit. Every time I see Eddie Edwards on an Impact pay-per-view, I'm just like, yeah, it's got to be that guy. You know what I mean? He's all Impact.
Yeah.
But I know how well they push Moose I mean, I know how much they like Moose, and I know they're all in on fucking Morrissey. So, yeah, give me Moose and Morrissey.
Yeah, this is tough because everyone we've predicted since Morrissey's debuted has been a safe bet on Morrissey because he's got a rocket strapped to him.
But again, this is a situation where you got pretty much the two of the top upper echelon. That's the word I want to use. Upper echelon guys of Impact being Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan. So you're like, are we going with levels here, or are we going with a push? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I wish I kind of watched this storyline now because it sounds good, and I have no idea who to go for.
I'm strictly going off momentum.
Yeah. Based on the storyline, I think I'm going to go Edwards and Callahan.
Nice.
I just like the idea of old rivals kind of having each other's backs.
Yeah, I could totally get behind that. I'm also mad interested in watching this one.
Yeah.
Probably, and I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. It's probably the one I want to watch the most. Like, I feel like I've seen Finn Juice and Chris and Hikuleo, maybe not with the Chris Bay elements. You know, maybe that one should be a little intriguing. Decay in a squash match is like whatever to me. Alexander, you know what? Fuck it, I'm down for the whole card. I really could give a shit about Cage and Austin.
Yeah.
But don't.
I know exactly what Nicola would say if she was on. She don't put the world title on Ace Austin.
Don't do it.
But I mean, from another perspective, don't put it on him because Christian Cage is on fire, especially in AEW.
He really is. And that's kind of what you need right now. You need a guy on another main show showing off your belt.
Yeah.
Looking good with your belt, too. Don't forget that part.
You got Christian Cage, who is a well-known name in wrestling, carrying a world title on another show. Ace Austin isn't going to be showing up on Dynamite.
No. At least not no time soon. I don't think he actually would, though. I think we'd have a better chance of seeing Chris Bay over there.
Yeah, there really aren't many from Impact that have showed up on AEW. I kind of get the honest point from that.
Well, I think the reason, because I know the Good Brothers, I know their story is they were meant to sign in Japan. When they left WWE, they were supposed to go back to Japan. But COVID. And since they couldn't get back, they ended up taking the Impact deal. Because the whole idea is they were supposed to work New Japan and then be the invaders and kind of hang out in AEW. And that was just going to end up being the thing. And because it didn't go that way, they just decided, well, we're just going to sign with Impact. Yeah. And so now they're kind of stuck there. I don't know when the contract's up, though. And my guess is they'll end up just signing with AEW right after that.
I was going to say, I mean, they signed with Impact, but they're pretty much spending all their time in AEW.
Yeah, I was curious about this, so I actually asked Uncle Dave and surprisingly got a response. I emailed the show, and his response was they were originally supposed to go to Japan and sign there and then be a mainstay of the New Japan guys in AEW. But yeah, goddamn COVID.
2020 happened.
Yep, and it's not over yet, so...
Eesh.
It'll be over when I get to see fucking like Ibushi and Okada and Naito come over. When they come over, the shit's over.
Yeah. Any word on what's happening with G1?
Oh fuck, I have it. Hold on, I have a little bit of an update. I believe. Where'd my notes go? Oh no, I have to listen to the show.
Was it supposed to begin this month?
I believe it was supposed to begin this month. I think it. Believe it. No, it starts this weekend.
Oh, it is. Going ahead.
It starts this weekend.
Cool.
That's why I was like, no, it's like way sooner than they. It starts this weekend. I forget what bracket though. I want to say the B bracket. Let's see here. G1.
G1 31.
Yeah, gotta love it.
G1 31 in 2021.
It just goes so well. just flows together.
Okay, night one is Block A.
Nice.
Damn. That's a lot of names to mispronounce.
Here, all right. So block A. So block A is Kota Ibushi, Tomohiro Ishii, Toru Yano, Shingo Takagi, Tetsuya Naito, Zack Sabre Jr., The Great Okan, Kenta Tangaloa, and Yujiro Takahashi. So Bullet Club Takahashi for those who get confused. B block is, of course, the ace, or Sinahashi, as you like to call him, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kazuchika Okada, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, Sanada, Taichi, Jeff Cobb, Evil, Tamatonga, and Chase Owens, of all fucking people. So it's kind of so the Tongans are in different brackets. That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
As I love to tell everybody, every fucking G1 goes through Okada. So we'll see how that whole thing goes. Right now, if I'm just spitballing, if I'm honestly spitballing, it's Okada and Ibushi in the final.
No, wow. The Rock and Austin of New Japan.
Now, if I want to make people happy, it's Tanahashi and Ishii in the final. Damn, I should do this for a living.
Right. Also, there was a couple of singles matches on the first two nights of people that are not in the climax. The Show versus, Ryohei Ohiwa.
Oh, that's... I gotta find out what show you're talking about.
This is on night one. Kind of a pre-tournament match. And then on night two, Show is up again against Kosei Fujita.
Is that on the 18th?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's God damn it. He said one of the young kids fucking Dave talks about all the time.
Yeah, them Lions.
I can't pronounce his name either, so I'm not even going to butcher it. So, yeah, Show's got a match against a young lion. You got Kota and Yujiro Takahashi, so, yeah, that should be a good one. Okan and Tangaloa should be fine. Yano and Kenta is definitely going to be comedy. You got Naito and Sabre. Fuck your neck, and somebody's going to get stretched. Mm-hmm. And then a match that should absolutely be watched by the masses is Ishii against Takagi.
We go from fuck your neck to fuck your chest.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be absolutely great.
And that's a pretty...
those guys are going to brutalize each other.
Yeah, and then that's a pretty big match on night two, Okada versus Tanahashi.
Absolutely.
So, people, if you haven't watched G1 before, watch it this year.
That's right. Yeah, no, G1 looks great. I mean, night two is Yoshihashi and Evil. Then you got Jeff Cobb and Chase Owens, Sanada and Tamatonga. Goto and Taichi. Taichi's been turning it on lately, so fuck, he might pull something out with Goto. And then, yeah, Tanahashi and Okada is something that's gone, they go around and around and around, and it's almost never bad.
Yeah.
So that should just kill.
I believe it'll be easier to watch this year too, especially for the UK, because I know New Japan is on the Roku channel. I don't know if they're going to show the whole tournament in its full, but there may be highlight shows or something.
As far as I know, it should be it should show the whole thing. If not, I believe getting it on New Japan World.
Yeah, obviously, if you want to subscribe to New Japan World, do so.
Oh yeah, for the whopping, was it $9 a month?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
I mean, it's got to be better than Peacock, right?
Hey, I'll tell you what, it's not too bad. It's cheaper, and everything I watch is a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, I did have it. I did have it once when I was free more to watch Japan live, and the streams are very reliable.
Oh yeah. Except for I think what was the worst one I had issues with? I believe it was one of the Wrestle Kingdoms. I believe the one with God darn it, what was that? 12 Wrestle Kingdom 12 or 13? The one that had Jericho and Omega.
Oh,
yeah, that one. Believe it or not, the stream it wasn't bad, but it had right after the intermission. it got hard to get back in. Like if you got out, it was hard to get back in because the flood of people was so much that the fucking site crashed.
Oh.
It was kind of awesome. I was excited, but then I was just like, I want to watch the show. So luckily for me, I found the app on the Fire Stick and downloaded it and just did it like that. So got to stop watching on my laptop and start watching on the big screen.
Yeah, I got a really big screen now too.
There you go.
Perfect screen for house fights.
Hoss me down.
All right. So that kicks off this weekend. It's a huge week because then during the week, well, next week we have AEW Grand Slam, which is 2 huge nights in New York on Dynamite and Rampage. Rampage is 2 hours next week.
Yes, sir.
It almost listed like a pay-per-view, but we're not going to predict it because it's not really a pay-per-view. But I mean, there's some great matches to talk about. First of all, it's been deeply intense and personal, and it's only been going on for 2 weeks. Brian Pillman Jr. and MJF.
Oh yeah, the blood is boiling on that one, bud. These guys. Well, it doesn't help that. Okay, and I fucking say it every week with this guy. He is the biggest asshole.
Yes.
Okay, MJF is quite literally the biggest asshole there is in all of pro wrestling. Hell, maybe even the entire fucking world at this point. And he knows how to push your buttons, and he knows how to be a cocky ass. He just knows how to do it, but he knows how to do it so well that you can't help but be entertained.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I hate you, but I can't stop smiling.
Like even when he looked down to begin yelling at Brian Pillman Sr.
No, he didn't. No. He looked up. He's like, hey, Brian. He's like, no, who am I kidding? He fucking slams his foot on the ground. It's all, hey, fucking Pillman, wake up. And I'm like, oh, you're an asshole.
Even that, you're like, that's so wrong, but that's so MJF.
And that's why I was like, you're such an asshole. Again, saying this with a giant smile on my face. Because this works.
Yeah.
This is like how Dan Lambert right now is being that ultimate heel. This is MJF being the heel, but he's also the guy in the ring. He's not just the manager. He is, God, I can't help it. He's fucking Ric Flair.
I think Dan Lambert is the only person who can give MJF competition for being the biggest asshole in wrestling right now.
Facts.
And
Lambert,
I so popped when Chris Jericho came out to face him, but we'll get to that one. We also got Cody Rhodes made his return last night and just brawled with Malachi Black. Honestly, I'm just expecting Rhodes to get the win back and then people will complain.
That's my guess too. Or he'll end up in a disqualification and they'll do another match, and I don't fucking know.
It'd be pretty unexpected if Black went over again.
It would be, but I think it would be kind of necessary.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. Cody's teased retiring multiple times, or not multiple. He's been teasing retiring. Having a kid, doing the whole reality show. He wants to pretty much just stay EVP and kind of just do that role. From what I can get, I don't know how much he misses wrestling or if he really wants to do it as heavily as he is. Considering the fact that he is in a situation where he can walk away if he really wanted to. So
yeah. Trouble is, he's still in his prime.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside. Like I said, he can walk if he wants to, but yeah, he is definitely in his prime.
But then people just won't appreciate that because he's an EVP.
That's... No. The outside people won't like that because he's an EVP. Oh, well, this is just the NWO all over again. Oh, this is just Hall, Nash, and Hogan all over again. No, it's not. We're not being ran by a billionaire who could give a shit what's happening. Tony Khan cares. Tony Khan is invested. And if Tony Khan's not on board, we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
This isn't, I'm Hulk Hogan, brother. I know what's best for business, brother.
That was my idea, brother.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Even if Cody goes over we can still say, okay, but it took you like, what, 20 minutes to beat Black, and Black kicked your ass in 5 minutes.
That's fine. That's fine. I like it. Drag it out. But do not have him fucking hit him with the kick. That's the one thing that it's gonna have. If they're gonna go for like 15 plus minutes, almost 20 minutes or whatever, you got to figure out a way to go that long and not land that kick.
Yeah.
Because if you land it and he even if you land it and he fucking rolls out, you're gonna get a terrible reaction. Cannot land it in this match.
Yeah, protect that
can't.
kick.
Yeah, dude, like trust, like I'm telling you, don't do it. Have him fucking lose. Have him lose. You know what I mean? Okay, Aleister Black lost. But what he didn't do the kick, right? Didn't do the kick. Legitimately, the fucking next night if he wanted to, you know, Cody can go out there and have an interview on fucking Rampage and fucking here comes Black and just kicks his fucking face off. Peace the fuck out. I'm done with you. And that's it. And then that's the end of the feud. Yeah. Like, yes, you beat me, but could you survive that kick? No, because you're passed out right there. Smell you later.
I hope you're listening, Tony.
Like, God, that works so well. It does. Like, just because this is another guy that with the flip of a switch, you could strap the Rocket to his ass, and he's your fucking top heel. He could be your world champion. He could be your TNT champion. He is an attraction right now that you can't get rid of. When those lights go off and he shows up, people go fucking apeshit.
Oh, I love his entrance.
Like, I'm telling you, and I hate to say it because I am one of them. Us AEW fans at times can be very, in the words of BD, fickle.
Yeah.
If we don't like what we want, we're going to tell you, and some of us may just go up and away. Or they're going to hate it, and then they're going to shit on it. And it's this, but this is, they're living on emotion. So it's like, understand what you have, protect it, and build around it. Like I said, you could go 12, 15 minutes with Cody and not land the kick. It can be done. It can be done. They're that good of professionals. I promise you. Make it happen.
Yeah. Black came off as a great heel last night, getting in the face of Rosario Dawson.
Oh, yeah. He fucking... I was like, of all people, even my wife was like, "Is that Rosario Dawson?" I was like, "Yeah." Apparently, she knows some people in the Nightmare family.
Yeah, well, they were judges on the Go Big show.
Oh yeah, that too.
I was just thinking, Black, don't be fucking with a Jedi. That's
Ahsoka
Tano.
Like, don't. You know how many motherfuckers be on your ass? You thought the wrestling community was bad. I'll say, don't get into the nerd culture.
Yeah. Okay, we have Sting in action again.
I'm down.
Sting and Darby versus FTR.
Ooh. I like it. It was, what did they pile drove him, right? They gave Sting a pile driver?
Yeah.
I literally just watched Sting last night, but with all the fucking like highlights and everything afterwards, I've already kind of, but I was like, oh no, damn, Sting is dead. And he's going to survive and wrestle. So somebody told me that FTR is considering going to NWA. Have you heard this?
No.
Somebody told me that they're considering going to NWA and like, but being like the NWA champions on AEW. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like everybody's running around with some some title certification or some title. No, I guess they're certified. Whatever the title, and they got belts. God damn it. Okay, and it's, I don't know. It just makes them look more like that top team. I guess if it wasn't for fucking Tash's injury, we might not even be talking about this. They may actually be more in line for a tag title shot than anybody else. But I think the reality is whoever ends up beating, the fucking Lucha Bros is gonna have to be like a devilish heel team. So maybe it could be FTR. I don't know. Fuck. I
I know one thing.
I hate rumors.
I don't really want to see Sting and Tully one-on-one.
Why not? Come on, it's fucking geriatrics. No, I'm
It'll
just
be
kidding. I'm
like-
with you. I don't want to see it. I already like get really kind of scared every time I see Sting in there. Fuck, bro. Like, are you really gonna tell me Tully's gonna go in there and take some bumps? Like, no, I can't do that. My heart cannot do that. Tully is old.
Yeah.
Like old. Okay, like older than Sting
Yeah.
by a lot.
As bad as it's gonna sound, it's just gonna remind me of Herbert fighting and the other old Nazi guy in Family Guy.
Oh yeah, it's
And then they just stop midway to take their pills.
yep. Oh, gotta take my pills. But didn't they like pass out in the middle of that fight too?
Almost, yeah.
Like had like a nap or something. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Gotta love a Family Guy reference.
They work everywhere.
So I'm actually pretty surprised that this has happened so quickly, but obviously that was the condition of the Battle Royal. Ruby Soho was challenging Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for the women's title.
One of those matches where it's gotta happen, but it's not gonna go in the favor of Ruby. Hopefully she'll look good though. They've never worked. No, that's not true. They've worked together before. So I don't know. I don't see Britt losing, but at the same time, it kind of sucks that Ruby, 3-4 matches in, is going to get an L, but at least it's against the champ.
I mean, it has to be a shady finish, and they have to have another match further down the line because it just feels too soon.
I mean, I don't hate that. You can't. That's never a bad thing. I mean, considering who else do they have in line to go against Britt? You're gonna bring Nyla up again? Anna Jay?
Anna Jay would be a good slow burn push.
I wouldn't mind Anna Jay, but at the same time, then that makes me kind of want Thunder Rosa more.
Yeah.
But Thunder Rosa, like I've been saying to everybody in the TSK, Thunder Rosa is that person that the day she signs up for that title match, she has to win it. She has to win it. There is no fucking her over. And I think TK sees that, which is why I think she is as far away from the title picture as can be right now.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
Because trust me, when they go at it again, it's going to be a fucking banger and a half. And then you have to put the cherry on top with her winning the belt. It won't hurt Britt, not one bit. Not one bit. It's called making stars, baby.
I feel like she needs a much longer reign.
Who's that? Who, Britt?
Britt.
Well, yeah, she's only 80 something days right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, no. She needs to be well into like the 200s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for that's for sure. I think was it me? I think it was me and Teddy that kind of got into it. We were like, well, when is she supposed to lose? I was like, I don't know, when I get bored.
A little bit longer, 108 days.
Okay, well, still. But again, my response was when I get bored, and of course Harold's like, when's that going to be? Fuck if I know. I'm enjoying everything I'm watching right now. So hell, to keep the belt on her as long as you want.
Yeah. But just don't beat Ruby clean. There got to be some shenanigans.
Yeah, you're gonna have two other people on the outside. All you really got to do is the stupid extra forearm in there, trip her leg or what have you. Just use the number game like you would normally use the number game. Cause a distraction, hit the finish, build for another one. Give him some real time. Ruby loses fan square.
Yeah.
Square and fat.
Maybe they should have done with this what they did with the other match that we have to talk about from Dynamite, which isn't about the title. And I love that Bryan Danielson literally said, this isn't about the title right now. It will be someday, but right now, I just want to wrestle Kenny Omega.
Yeah, which is all anybody wants these days, is for him and Kenny to go at it. I'm as ready as can be. It doesn't have to be for the belt. I knew it wasn't going to be for the belt because I feel like if there's any of these quote unquote giant signing guys that are going to go after Kenny first belt wise, it's going to be Punk.
Yeah.
And I don't even see that happening in the near future.
No, Punk seems to just be having fun right now.
Exactly. Which, you know what? Fucking God bless him. More power to him. Go out there, have your fun. Make your one, like he's over there. Make up your feuds or whatever, like Adam Cole did. Oh, I have an issue with these 3 guys. All of a sudden, like you guys like fucked around, had one problem. All of a sudden, you got a problem with everybody. So it's like that's fine. Slow burns, baby. Slow burns. Get in there, get your feet wet, get some matches in that everybody wants to see, and then let's start focusing on, who can we dub as champs.
Yeah.
Hell, Kenny can hold the belt for a year at this point. I don't think anybody would care.
Last night was also the most sort of bring it on side of Kenny Omega that I've seen since he's become champion.
True. Very true.
Like, he was right in Bryan's face ready for a fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in any of his AEW feuds so far, so I think this is one he's looking forward to, so they're going to build the shit out of it, and it's the fact that it's going to be on a fucking Dynamite is what blows me away. So I hope they get it, and I say this all the time, they need at least 12 minutes, but I feel like we're going to get cut a little bit.
Yeah.
We always do for a Dynamite main event.
I mean, we've only got 5 matches. If we can keep the segments to a minimum.
Well, let's see here. I'm looking at it. You got a CM Punk live interview.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed that's about 20 minutes. MJF, Brian Pillman, probably about 8 minutes. Got FTR, Sting, and Darby Allin. They're going to go 10-12. No problem. Britt and Ruby are going to go 10-12. No problem. Cody and Black, if they don't go 20,
yeah,
I would be surprised.
That's probably going to be the longest match on the show.
Yeah. So, again, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, with the numbers they are, best case scenario, these guys are going to get their 12 minutes, which sucks because, why does Cody get 20? But watch him get 20 or like 15.
I got to be honest. I think one of these matches, Kenny Omega and Danielson probably should have been on Rampage instead of maybe...
Oh, it absolutely should have been on Rampage, especially because it's a 2-hour fucking show, and it's one of your lower end shows.
Exactly. You have 3 matches on Rampage, which is normal for a 1-hour show, but this week it's 2 hours, and you still only have 3 matches, so they're probably going to go long.
Well, yeah, considering that there's 3 matches lined up right now for Rampage, all you have to do is you move D-Bry and Kenny over, and your main for Dynamite is Aleister Black or Malachi Black and Cody Rhodes. Or you could finish it with a title match. I'd probably finish it with, Rhodes and Black, but still.
I don't know why it's a 5 and a 3. You could have had 4 matches on both shows.
I don't know. Math's not their strong suit.
But
it's 6 and 3.
6? What's the other match?
Yeah, there's 6. Well, no, sorry, it's 5 matches. My bad. I keep counting the Punk segment because it's listed on the thing.
Yeah. But the Dynamite is so stacked. I would not be surprised if they get that all-time high this week.
That's, more power to them.
Even if it's just for Omega and Danielson.
Oh, it's definitely going to mainly be for Omega and Danielson. You're going to get some WWE guys sneaking over. I won't be surprised if they get the with the 18 to 49 number. If that thing is not, if they don't win that demographic, I would be surprised. I mean, all signs point to a great week.
Yeah. So
I don't see it going negative in any way.
On Rampage, I think they're officially called the Super Click now. Adam Cole and the Bucks.
I was just going to say, I believe I saw an article where they said that they got a copyright for the term Super Click like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and Cole used it as a punchline last night.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got crazy eyes.
That he does.
That was an intense promo.
Blue boy.
So yeah, Super Click versus Christian Cage and Jurassic Express.
Love it. 6-man action. It's gonna be great. This. You know what this feels like? This feels like New Japan. You know, at some point or another, Adam Cole is gonna have a singles match with probably at least two, if not three, of these guys.
Oh, I'm down for a feud with Cage.
Oh, absolutely. And so what they do is, you have a tag match and then you have your singles matches to follow. So I think this is going to be one of those ones where probably Adam Cole and the Bucks will come out the winners or whatever, and then or maybe vice versa. Maybe they end up losing already, which actually wouldn't be surprising as long as Cole doesn't take the pin. And then, say Jungle Boy gets the win, or whoever gets the pin, that's the first guy Cole goes against. And then it probably will end up being like Jungle Boy and then Christian Cage.
Oh, Jungle Boy pinning Adam Cole would be a huge pop.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's going to be a Luchasaurus one in there, though, but maybe. Not holding my breath, though.
I'm not really sure on this name for Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. They're the Men of the Year.
Whatever. All I know is when I heard Dan Lambert coming out and he kept talking about he was going to bring some people with him, I was just like, come on, can it be like not these two guys? Like, I know he's... Well, who did he have on TV the other week? He had Andre Arlovsky and he had Junior Dos Santos. So I was like, are either one of these guys going to wrestle? Because I'd love to see fucking JDS get back in there.
I don't get it, because these two are like the epitome of what Dan Lambert rants about with today's version of pro wrestling. Scorpio Sky, exactly. Flippity Flippy. Ethan Page, the guy who ripped his own heart out in Impact.
Yeah, don't show him that tape. But of course, because the legitimacy behind them, both have martial arts backgrounds, blah, 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 blah. I still think it's stupid, but whatever.
Yeah.
It works, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, like I said, I just popped for Jericho having a War of the Words with Dan Lambert.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Also alluding to his little face-off with Brock Lesnar back in the day.
Oh, big old Brocky Brock.
I still struggle to picture Chris Jericho squaring up to Brock Lesnar.
I can totally see it, especially like Chris that's had one too many vodkas. What the fuck are you going to tell me, big man? Like, oh, shit.
Jericho.
You son of a gun.
Lay off the bubbly.
Hell no.
And then, of course, we got Punk and Powerhouse Hobbs. Again, I feel like they're starting off kind of the wrong end of the scale by putting Punk against the biggest, strongest, powerfulest guy in the group first. Like, send Hook.
I don't think Hook's coming in anytime soon. That's why I think they're doing it. Because I'm like, yeah, I was saying the same thing. I was like, where's fucking Hook? That motherfucking kid ain't ready.
Every time Hook squares up to somebody, sit down, boy.
Yeah, right. Just sit down. So, I mean, Punk and Hobbs should be fun. Not fun. It should be nice. I'm super, super curious what kind of style Punk's going to work with him. And how is he going to react? How is Hobbs going to react? You know what I mean? Like, he's going in there with a guy he's been around. He's been around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that Hobbs has been getting a lot of training from Paul White, Mark Henry as of late. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. Could be fun. Could also be a squash.
Yeah.
So
we may even see a new facial expression on Hobbs.
Ooh, hey, what do you know? A man can dream.
It was kind of poetic to see Punk get slammed through an announce table, because that was literally the last time we saw him on a WWE program.
That's true. That's so true. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Royal Rumble, Kane puts him through a table. We never see him on WWE again.
Nope.
I think there was a little bit of an issue with commentary last night. I think the music was too loud. There was a few times it cut to the three of them at the desk, and we just couldn't hear what Punk was saying.
There was a lot of times I couldn't hear Punk, what he was saying, and I'm just like, are you just not talking, or what the fuck's going on?
If you can't hear CM Punk talking, you got a problem.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I barely heard him all night long, so I was like, I definitely was trying to figure out. I was like, what is up? Are they like missing the fucking cues? Is like somebody not on the, the mixer right? Like, what's going on?
Punk is also security's worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Because he's just fucking stage diving like an asshole. And like deep in there too, bro.
Yeah.
And that one guy celebrated so hard. I actually caught him. I'm like, thank God you caught him. He would look like he was going to die.
Yeah. And then you just send like one security guy like trying to reach for him or like holding his hand out. Like, I think you're going to need a couple more guys.
Right? They're like, nah, he'll be alright.
But the whole time Punk's just laughing and loving in life.
Can't say I blame him. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Dynamite kicked off pretty big last night. You got CM Punk doing his entrance, doing his stage dive, and then immediately followed by an Adam Cole entrance.
Oh, yeah. The fucking best theme in all of pro wrestling right now.
I love it so much.
It is just intoxicating.
Hey, AEW Music, can you please release it on Apple Music?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Because I'm getting kind of tired of keeping YouTube open on my phone when I'm out walking.
I was going to say, it's draining the fuck out of my battery. You're killing me over here.
Also, YouTube app doesn't do picture-in-picture, so you can't listen while you're doing other stuff.
Terrible.
So please release Adam Cole Bebe's music on Apple Music. I know it's on some app that they use for like new bands or something. But I don't think you can put that on iPhones.
Like, come on, hook me up.
It's supposed to be the future here.
God damn it.
Meanwhile, all the Android users are laughing at me. We got Adam Cole's theme on the go. Fuck you.
I'm about to say, do they? Because I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm over here like, I'm still using the YouTube. And I got an Android.
Alright. It is time for the second Promo Bowl match of the week. This one, I believe, is first time ever. It is one's a bit more of a veteran than the other, but the other one is a former promo champion. So, we have Chris Maldonado, still representing Evolution of Pro Wrestling, taking on former promo champion, the Phoenix, who is also currently the Knowledge champion. For the first time ever, it's tournament veteran Chris Maldonado looking to prove Evolution is beautiful, brah, as he goes one-on-one with the former promo champion, the Phoenix, in Promo Bowl Week 2.
Phoenix, what's good, famo? What's good with it? Who am I? I'm sure you've seen me. I'm aware. I'm not like a fan favorite. I get it. I'm not upset about it. I know. I don't do all the effects. I don't do all the. You know what I mean? And there ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that's not me, bruh. This is not what Chris does. I almost went to my rap name. That's not what Kaz does. That's not what Chris do. You feel me? I pull up. I keep it $150 off the top of the dome piece. And it is what it is, man. And if I get voted, I get voted. If not, I don't. It is what it is, famo. You dig? So I don't know. You don't know me. You know. I'm sure you see me like I said. And I've seen some of you. I know you're a little bit more over with the people, you dig, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's cool, bro. The beautiful thing is, man, the pressure ain't on me, man. Every time I do these, the pressure ain't on me. The pressure's on the other person to win. You gotta be Chris. You know, you feel me? So, yo, that's all I gotta say, bruh. You have a phenomenal day, night, whatever time it is over there where you're at. Everyone else, much love, respect. You dig? Cuz out.
They speak English, but they just say things. You don't know if it's good or bad or what. So just be like, you keep talking to me like that. You keep yapping off at the Nando's. We'll see what happens. You keep chopping them clam bits. I'll get the Stoozy boys to vote up on you. I'll leave you off by your main street. You've got pants around your ankles and a lollipop in your mouth. You're like, yo, is that a party? I don't know. Yeah, it's a party. Bag them off, Chad. We'll see what happens. I'll come over bright and early and literally do groundwork in your bathroom. You're like, for free? I don't know.
Oh. Last thing. Evolution's fucking beautiful. Bruh.
King of the Mic was supposed to be my redemption, and even without the demon I managed to come this close. You see, King of the Mic was my redemption for two reasons. One being I just wanted to get back the promo championship. The other reason being was to show that to everybody that I'm not just a one-trick pony. And even without using the demon, I came this close. But I'm not going to dwell on the past, because now it's time for the Promo Bowl. Or as I like to call it, Plan B. There's always a Plan B. Which brings me to you, Chris Maldonado. To be honest, I don't really know where to begin. You see, I've checked out some of your work, Chris, and consider it constructive criticism. But in all honesty, I think you need some better recording equipment, because the quality isn't the best for starters. I mean, I know mine aren't the best all the time either, but still. And most of the time it's hard to actually hear what you're saying. I say hard, not impossible. Because from what I did manage to hear, you basically just like to set up a camera, record, hit record, and roll off the cuff. And I commend you for doing that. But to be honest, it sounds more like you're going on about what's going on in your life. And that's not what this platform is about. So consider this your 15 minutes of fame. Because now you're done. And if I may suggest, don't take the second chance option. Because if you do, whoever you're against will eat you alive.
It's the Ultimate Finesser, your girl's favorite wrestler, and you are watching Max Wrestling Podcast. And now, we're going to take it to the max!
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, this is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
This is the voice of Killer Cross.
Hey everybody, it's the interview queen, Alicia Atute here, and you are currently listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
What's up everybody, this is AJ Kirsch, and you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
This is the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions and Ring of Honor superstar Shane Taylor, and you are listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Hey yo, what up, it's Darby Allin.
And you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Giving you all your wrestling information to the extreme.
And right about now, we're about to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
And we're about to take it to the max.
So voting is open for both matches. You can vote on two matches this week. go to maxwrestling.net/vote to decide who goes through to the Promo Bowl finals. The winner of the first match between Crimmins and Dinero will be facing Ryan Sutcliffe in the finals after his victory last week against Chad. Congratulations again, Ryan. And the winner of the second match between Chris and Phoenix will be facing the winner of next week's match, which is Moneymaker and current Mr. Iron Bank Chris Durham versus our very own former two-time promo champion Moses Marquez.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Ready to show you how promos are done.
And of course, in 2 weeks, we have, I don't know if you guys have been seeing these videos on Facebook this past week, we have the Demoness versus the Iris, Amber Anderson. First time ever. First ever all-women's match.
First off, I am hell of excited for that one. Second off, and I love y'all, and I'm going to say it like this. Ain't nobody scared of Amber but Trav. Ain't nobody scared of you, wife, Trav, but you. Because you got to be scared of your wife. That's how the world works.
Yeah, nobody's more afraid of a woman than her husband.
Facts. Mine's sleeping. That's why the door's closed. I am not trying to wake that beast. Not a beast, she's just don't do it.
The beast.
I say you thought I was cutting promos. Wait till I piss her off. She'll cut the promo of a lifetime on me. I tell you what.
Oh boy, it's spicing up in the Promo Bowl.
It's getting good.
And
damn good.
Of course, everyone in the Promo Bowl is fighting to become one of 3 champions that will go on to challenge the current promo champion, the 2021 King of the Mic, Travis Walker Anderson, in the 3rd ever Fatal 4-Way Promo Championship match at Promo Series 6 Justice Day, which comes your way on November 18th. And we're also breaking tradition for the first time this year, as the Winner Stays On Gauntlet has been replaced by the winner of games. It's only happening this year because we couldn't do it at Promo Slam. But on the pre-launch show, the 4 people will go head to head in a series of trivia challenges, and the winner, of course, goes on to the main show to challenge the Knowledge Champion, the Phoenix.
Yeah.
The World Championship is also on the line, as Moses looks to become the first Grand Slam champion in the new format by challenging the current champion, Chad Malcolm.
First off, I have to, give a little slow golf clap to Chad, for the reality is that he is man enough to go out there and go into a promo against me. Yeah. We're not doing the trivia game. I even called him out and said if he was scared, he would go trivia. But you know what? After sitting back and thinking about it, he's got an obstacle to climb. He is the world champion he's the one with the challenge. I may be the challenger, but he's got the challenge. He has the uphill battle he has to take. He has to defend his belt in a brand new, different way. He's no longer doing trivia. He's got to do a promo. And not only does he got to do a promo, he's got to do a promo against the guy they call the CM Punk of Max Wrestling.
There
I would
it is.
not want to beat Chad.
And finally, for the first and last time, you will bear witness to Max and RWT icon Robert Davis taking one last ride against none other than The Shape in a promo exhibition. Cannot wait.
No, nobody can wait. This has been something that's been talked about, hoped for fuck. I can't even imagine how long. And we all knew that Rob was going to step away, and when he finally stepped away, we kind of were like, we never got this one. And now the fact that we are able to get this one it allows me to be beside myself. It doesn't matter how many titles I'm going to be going for, defending, or whatever the fudge, obtaining, if you will. I'm looking more forward to this one than anything else.
Yeah, no, I mean, not only we never got this one, but we never really got like a definitive last match for Robert. He just kind of faded away.
No, we can't let him fade.
So now he's getting his swan
ride
song
off into the sunset.
Again, it all goes down November 18th, and the pre-launch show is on the 16th. Go to maxwrestling.net/promo series 6 for more information. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Grab some free ice cream on me on the way out. I don't know where all this ice cream's coming from, but
it's coming from somewhere.
Made in Chicago.
Somebody's got it. Maybe Chicago's got it in the splat.
This is the Max Wrestling Podcast. Remember to like and follow Max Wrestling on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us at Max Wrestling UK on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, even though we don't really TikTok anymore. Also, go check it out at maxwrestling.net. Follow us on social media at TheCaptain512, at MCL92, and at SMRPodNet. Before we tap out and bid you adieu, remember, Twitch makes Vince's dick itch, and everyone on Anchor thinks he's a wanker, everyone on TikTok thinks he's a cock, including Moses Marquez.
You're fucking ain't right. So, so much stuff happening, so little of it actually coming out. Wow, I can only say that one time and it actually made sense. So, retros are, to pull the curtain back like I love to do because I love to be that kind of an open person. Retros are written. They are not recorded. The reason for this is I had to go buy a new mixer. That was not cheap. It's the only way I'm able to do the show today. So I'm hoping by this weekend, 2, if not 3 episodes of Retro. I'm not even going to say which. Just know 2 to 3 episodes could drop this weekend. If not, it'll all come Monday, spewing out like a fountain. As for Bolt Rant stuff, same thing. Everything drops Thursdays and Fridays anyway. So expect something later tonight. Expect something Friday, Saturday at the latest for a game preview, and then of course Tuesday for the game review. Monday for Retro. Even if I drop 2 episodes this weekend.
Alright. And he's not here to tell you himself, but I can tell you that Mike has been talking to Rain Cruz, who was, of course, the guest ring announcer at SummerSlam after winning the TikTok challenge. You can go check out his exclusive interview with her on our YouTube channel, of course, at Beyond the Max. I believe it's also on Mike's SoundCloud.
There you go.
And join us next week for Promo Bowl Week 3. Did you hear that soundbite again?
Not a bit.
What the fuck is going on with this?
Next week, but I didn't hear squat.
I don't know why the soundbites don't always work, but it's literally played right down the microphone. It's I don't know.
That's awesome.
Anyway, Chris Durham versus Moses, and I'm afraid we'll be predicting WWE's Not So Extreme Rules.
No.
I don't think there's a single Extreme Rules match booked, actually. They're all straight singles matches or whatever.
Why? You people love this show.
Yeah, religiously.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do it to us? Because now we have to predict it. I know we're getting the Demon. But yeah, apparently, from what I can see so far, there's 4 straight singles matches at Extreme Rules. Perfect sense.
No bueno.
Anyway, we'll predict that next week. This was episode 340. We will catch your ass down the open road, and that's the bottom line. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.
I hope y'all ready to vote CD back in, because he ain't gonna last next week.
MaxWrestling.net/vote. Go.